Hey buddy, so I've been looking at this design here and trying to figure out what kind of body we can build on this. I know you want to lift and everything, so I came up with a few designs and ideas. Let me see if I can get that to stay. Alright, so alright, so this is what it could look like when we put it all together. And if you look at this, like, I have some suspension built in there. There's the motor back there. What this is here, this part right here, kind of shaded, it's aluminum skin. So like we can put some sheet metal and rivet it in to hide everything and keep it concealed. Just kind of like in this picture here. I don't know if you can see what he has right here. It kind of hides everything and makes it more, gives it more of a clean look to it. No, you will stay. Alright. But in order to incorporate suspension here and suspension back here, I ran into a little bit of trouble. If we have the suspension move up and down, like if the motor was attached to the body, like we built like a kind of a platform and set the engine there on the body and then made a suspension for the wheels to move up and down, the second this wheel would move up and down, it would snap the chain. So we can't have the motor attached to the body. The motor and the rear suspension, where the drive everything is, has to be one unit. So I made the skeleton. Look at that. Pretty nifty there, huh? Pretty sweet. You know, if you watch this on your iPad or whatever, I'd take a screenshot. Take a screenshot there. Take a screenshot there. That way you could just, you know, you could flip through back and forth. But anyway, my idea is to have the whole trailing system back here with the motor and all that as one single unit, and two shock absorbers, one on each side of this body, against the roll bar itself, against the whole actual body itself. That way this whole thing would pivot inside this the square back of the body, or the trunk region. And to demonstrate that, I had imagined as this was the body, like this is the body of the Jeep, and this is the engine and everything. It would pivot like this as it went over hills. I even made some cutouts. I put a lot of this thought into this. Alright, so if you look at that, see what I mean. Kind of like it would move just like so. And same thing with the front. The front's a little simpler. The front would be just attached just like this, and every time we go up a bump, it just, you know, turn like that. Easy peasy. But that's what I got so far. So another thing, I know it's not like a full-size Jeep thing or whatever, but I really didn't want to feel like we were sitting way up here with our heads up here. So instead of sitting, you know, like instead of sitting like that inside the Go Kart, I thought it would be a lot easier to just sit in it like this. That way we're pretty low. It lowers the center of it, so if we do happen to take it over some like high-speed turns or whatever, your gravity is a little bit lower than what you'd be if you were sitting way up here. Plus, it just looks a hell of a lot fucking cooler. But we can run the clutch pedals and the gas pedal all the way back here. Now what I was thinking, just to avoid binding and everything, we can go get some cheap brake line from I don't know, AutoZone or something, and actually bend it and shape it along the body and run the cable through that. That way we could just, like, you know, we can bolt the brake line down in place and run it pretty solid. But that's what I got so far. Tell me what you think there in the comments. Yeah, I did good.